When we tried to create life at age 9. When I was about 9 years old, my best friend and I decided we were going to create life. Not metaphorically, not scientifically, like actually create a living organism. Because apparently that felt achievable to two children with unlimited confidence and absolutely no understanding of biology. So we grabbed a bowl, which, unsurprisingly, mysteriously disappeared afterward, and started adding ingredients. And by ingredients, I mean random garbage. I don't even remember everything we put in there anymore, but I know it included wet packing peanuts and gravel. For some reason, we genuinely believed this was how life worked. Like if you mixed enough strange materials together, eventually something would wake up and start moving around. We stirred the whole thing together like tiny unqualified scientists. Then I looked at the bowl and said, it probably needs blood. Now, I didn't mean real blood. I was thinking dramatically, the way kids do when they've watched too many movies. But my friend took it completely seriously. He had a small cut from falling earlier that day, and before I could even process what was happening, he squeezed an actual drop of blood into the bowl, like we were sealing an ancient ritual. At this point, our experiment had officially crossed from stupid into deeply concerning. Eventually, his dad came to pick him up and casually asked what we'd been doing all afternoon, and my friend proudly announced, we created life and we used my real blood. His dad just laughed and said, haha, what an imagination you kids have. Meanwhile, I was standing there thinking, no sir, this is very real science. And here's the worst part. I genuinely believed it might work. So I left the bowl sitting on my windowsill for weeks. Every single day, I'd check on it like some kind of mad scientist waiting for results. And technically, something did start growing. Unfortunately, it was mold. A thick, horrifying layer of mold. And the smell? Unbelievable. It spread through the room like chemical warfare. Even years later, I still remember it vividly. I honestly don't know how to describe it properly. The closest comparison I can think of is artificially sweetened grass, which somehow sounds less disgusting than it actually was. Eventually, my mom found it and immediately threw it out. But even after the mold appeared, I was still trying to convince her not to, because some part of 9-year-old me still believed we were one breakthrough away from creating a brand new species. Looking back now, it's honestly terrifying how confident children can be. Give a kid a bowl, some gravel, and unrestricted imagination, and suddenly they're one step away from inventing forbidden biology in the corner of a bedroom.